Hi, everybody. For those of you I don't know, hi, my name is Katie. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Thank you for listening to me ramble about wax. I have a slightly overdue empties video. I actually had to like throw away a bunch of empties because I had so many from like most of November. And so I wanted to do this one, which is most of December, so I can get it put away and or get it thrown away and kind of empty everything out and get my office ready to go back to work after the 1st. In case you see it, because it's on my nerves, I broke 2 nails this holiday season, so sorry in advance that they look absolutely terrible, but they're cute in this hand, so there you go. And my daughter is also fighting a nap, so I'm watching her right over here. So if you see me looking there, that is why. Hope you guys had a really great holiday. I had an okay holiday. My husband and I accidentally, well, we didn't hit it, it ran out, but hit a dog on our way to Costco the Friday or Sunday before Christmas. I can't remember. Sunday before Christmas. And so I don't know if the dog is okay. He got up and ran away, but he did a lot of damage to our car. So I've been dealing with that and renting a car. And then my husband threw his back out on Christmas Day. So I've just been like pretty much solely taking care of my daughter with whatever help he can give me. And yeah, it's been a bit, but you know what? Everybody's happy and healthy. Nobody got hurt. Everything's fine. It's just been like a little like one after the other. I drank a lot of Prosecco, you know, whatever. So let's jump into my empties. As always, I'm going to start with Scentsy, and let's start with the Nada Hit. So there's one bar that I'm not even finishing, which is not terribly rare, but you know, pretty rare for me. This is the Christmas Vacation bar from Scentsy. I basically got it when I got the RV warmer from Scentsy that's Christmas Vacation themed. And this is, if I remember the notes, like tree and pear. My husband and I both, which is pretty rare. I put this in my bathroom downstairs and 2 cubes, and my husband and I both were like, oh my God, that smells terrible. It smells like a gross tree, like car freshener. And I think it's like the pear and the tree together. The tree just is not a good tree. It's very sharp. And then that, I don't know. I've seen people say they really like this. I couldn't even finish it. I was like, I'm not melting that anywhere else in the house. So I'm gonna be getting rid of this, which is a shame because it's a $7 bar, but I don't want to smell it. So why would I melt it? So that is Christmas Vacation. Not a hit for me. One that is a hit is Just For You. So Just For You came out a few years ago, and it is a blackberry tree scent. And I really like this. I will say it is better with cure time. So if it ever comes back and you want to get it, be aware that it's like one of those that like wasn't a big hit when it first came out, but now people really like it. And that's because when it cures, it gets sweeter and more blackberry. It's really good. It is a very sweet blackberry scent, but not an artificial blackberry scent. I'm very picky about blackberry, and Scentsy has good blackberry. So it's a sweet, sweet tree with a sweet blackberry, and I really like it, and it's super strong. And so this is Just For You. I think I do have a couple more clams of Just For You around. One of my, two of my favorite. This is Be Merry. Be Merry is like a, they don't have it anymore in the catalog. They took it out this year. It was always in the catalog prior to that. And it's a beautiful Christmas greenery berry scent. It smells like Christmas. Like that's what it smells like. And it doesn't smell like anything else I've ever smelled. But I didn't keep it in my club because I just have a bunch of it and I really only melt it around Christmas time. So I went through 2 bars of that on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Always love Be Merry. I'm sure you can find it also if you want it because it was around for a long time. And then 1 clam of Wassail Wonderland. I think that's it, which is a pomander tree kind of scent. Very, like, you know, those scents are pretty common. I do really like this one. I will say these bars are getting pretty old at this point, and the orange is coming out more. And the tree, it's just like doesn't smell as balanced as it used to. So I'm kind of fine with finishing up what I have. I have a terrible habit of liking something and buying way too much of it. And so I'm still working through this back stock. So that's with Sale Wonderland. If you can't get that and you're interested, Tinsel and Twinkle by K's is almost an exact dupe of it. So get that. Let's do Second and Spruce. I think this is the first time I've ever had Second and Spruce in my empties. So my history with Second and Spruce is I've placed 2 orders so far with her. One was about 3 of her samplers, which is what these are from. Yeah, these are both from samplers. And then I just got another order from her last pre-sale that I'm going to do a video about after this. I have been really happy with her wax. It is incredibly strong, even without cure time, and it lasts a really long time. Now, not every scent lasts a really long time. Not every single scent is crazy strong, but pretty consistently, both of those things are true. So if you want to try out her wax, she doesn't do a ton of pre-orders. Like, I would say she's kind of like Teddy B's, like where she might do like 3 or 4 a year, maybe closer to 4. And she does take a while because it's just her and her husband, and they have full-time jobs, and you know, whatever. I have so much wax, it doesn't bother me when things take a long time. But I did get 2 of her samplers, and I never did videos on it because I hadn't warmed it, and like there was a million videos about those samplers, and I was just like, that's fine. Like, they've covered all the bases. But I did finish 2 whole mini loaves. So this is what her mini loaves look like. That's the size of them. It's really pretty label. So this is Tipsy Gingerbread Man. This is a very popular blend from her. This is gingerbread cookies, eggnog, frosted sugar cookies. This is probably one of the top 3 gingerbread scents I've ever smelled. It's gingerbread to me verges on, because it has like a molasses note in it. It verges on like burnt to me. That's just my nose. Like, I just when anything has like molasses or maple syrup or anything like that, it can really go like a little, I call it roasty toasty, but like a little too dark for me in the bakery world. And so I can smell that now when I smell it. But when it was in here, the eggnog and the frosted sugar cookies really chill out both the spiciness of the gingerbread and that kind of like molasses kind of vibe from gingerbread. So I did really like this. I would probably get like another mini loaf if I saw it next winter, because it's not really like anything else that I have. But I do prefer, I have a bag of it over here. It's called like, did someone say Christmas cookies from Rose Girls? It's a little similar to this, and it's a little less gingerbready. So, but this is a huge hit for her, so I'm just being picky. It lasted amazingly. So this is like, before I say this, I am like a little bit wasteful when it comes to wax, so I put a lot in because I really want to smell it, and I have a lot of wax. So to me, this is 2 melts in my downstairs. It 100% could be 3 or 4 melts for someone else if you didn't have 8 trillion warmers, and just like we're changing stuff out every day. So really strong, lasted all day. Would definitely recommend her wax. So that is Tipsy Gingerbread Man. This one, so good. So this is Christmas on Spruce, which I actually got another mini loaf of in the last pre-order, plus Where There's Smoke, which I think is her By the Fireplace dupe. So that is holiday wreath, festive berries, sugar cookies, hint of fireplace. So that's Christmas on Spruce. And then layered with By the Fireplace, Mallow Fireside, smoked vanilla, and sugar cookies. This is so good, but like in a totally unexpected way. So Christmas on Spruce, it has been said, and I would agree, is like holiday from Teddy B's, and another scent from Sassy Girl Aroma. So it's like a single oil, like a lot of people have it. I think hers is a little different, but that's just my opinion, which is that wreath, that greenery, berries, sugar cookies, and it says a hint of fireplace. To me, what that means is like a hint of like smoky warmth, but not smoke. Like, I think that there's a difference. So that's Christmas on Spruce. And when I saw that she mixed it with Where There's Smoke, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like that. Cause like I do like By the Fireplace sometimes, but I haven't really found somebody who does By the Fireplace, which is a perfume dupe. It's a replica perfume. In a way that like it translates to me like it does on Cold, where I'm like, oh wow, you guys, I'm gonna be asking for this again. So it together, they do this really weird but amazing thing where like everything just gets creamed out, and it almost like once the Christmas on Spruce, which is what you first get, is that the berries and the greenery. Once that calms down a little bit, it turns into this amazing, I call it like a lotion smell, but what I'm saying is like a creamy, like almost body care smell. It's amazing. Like whatever she uses for her Where There's Smoke, which is By the Fireplace, is amazing. It's just amazing. So I use this. I use this in 2 melts. You could 100% use 3 melts. Get 3 melts out of this because it's very strong. I took it out even before it was done just because I'm trying to get through my wax for the winter and not put a bunch back. This is definitely a highlight of this one. So that is Christmas on Spruce and Where There's Smoke. I'll be asking for that next holiday season. I think I'm going to start saving like, maybe I won't save the bags, but I need to keep making a list for her in my phone so I know what I want. Okay, let's do Rose Girls. You should have seen the empties I threw away. I think there was like 23 bags of Rose Girls. Like there were so many. Rose Girls always is just a hit for me. I just like Rose Girls a lot. So I went through a whole bag of Koopa Claus Needs a Latte, which is espresso, baked zucchini bread, royal sugar cookies, and Gilligan's Brew. I'm not going to go on and on because I've talked about this, but I don't like espresso very much, and I don't like zucchini bread, and this is the most amazing thing I've ever smelled. It is just a very heavy bakery with just a touch of espresso. I really like her zucchini bread. It's not corn chippy or savory in any way. And then her royal sugar cookie and Gilligan's Brew is just like so amazing. So I have more of this. Koopa Claus Needs a Latte. Really like it. This is Holiday Hangover at the Castle. This is eggnog, apple fritter, royal sugar cookie, and whipped cream. She's a really good eggnog. There were so many things that I liked from her this winter that like I did really like this, but I don't think I would get it again because there was just so many other things I liked more. But this is a very heavy eggnog scent. There's a reason eggnog is listed first with a heavy bakery in the background. If you like eggnog, that's not boozy, that's just like that tangy eggnog, you would really like Holiday Hangover at the Castle. Oh, I've heard other people talking about this and I just keep wanting to comment and be like, oh my god, I'm so with you. Like, I love this scent. This is Mario's Home for the holidays. Now, I saw a comment saying that M's Crafty Corner, that she suggested this blend. It was probably like a customer creation contest because Jenny does that a lot. And so it's something like someone should get credit for. So if she did, she's amazing because this is amazing. So Mario's Home for the Holiday is Christmas Wish, Oh Christmas Tree, Toasted Marshmallow, Royal Sugar Cookie, and Vanilla Bean Noel. I think Christmas Wish is like tree and marshmallow. It's like Bath and Body Works, I think, but don't quote me on that. I saw Alexis talking about this and she was so funny. She was like, I think it smells like laundry. Like, she really liked it, but she was like, I think it smells like laundry. And I was laughing because I was like, it's just one of those scents that like smells so good, but you can't quite put your finger on like why it smells good or what it smells like. To me, this smells like a beautiful marshmallow, sugar cookie, vanilla with the most fresh tree, like, and that's going to make it sound very like pedestrian because that's a very normal thing to mix together, but it's extraordinary. Like the first time I smelled it, I almost said it smelled fruity, but I think it's because the tree oils in it are so sweet. I would buy this in one of those giant $60 snowflakes if she offers it next year. So Mario's home for the holidays. I think I went through like 4 bags of this winter. Big hit. Another big hit is Did Somebody Say Christmas Cookies, which I just mentioned. So I went through a couple bags of this. This is gingerbread, royal sugar cookies, monster cookies, sugar cookie dough, and bourbon eggnog frosting. I think what I like about this one more than Tipsy Gingerbread Man from Second and Spruce is her monster cookie and sugar cookie dough together. It just makes everything amazing, and it just becomes like the primary bakery, which is just like my like favorite kind of bakery. It's this like doughy, rich kind of like cookie dough scent, and then there's like a little bit of gingerbread in it, but nothing huge. You don't really get any bourbon from the bourbon eggnog frosting. I would highly recommend Did Someone Say Christmas Cookies. I don't think I'd buy a snowflake of that next year, but I would definitely get bags of it. This is Christmas Eve in Cookie Land. If you can believe it, I've never had Christmas. Actually, I did get a loaf of Christmas Eve in Cookie Land years ago in like, I think a Big Kahuna box maybe. And I destashed it because Christmas Eve in Cookie Land is underwhelming and cold. Like when you smell it on cold, you're like, it's okay. It's eggnog, royal sugar cookie, monster cookie, marshmallow smoothie, and donut holes. It's really good. Honestly, so people love Christmas Eve in Cookie Land. It's one of her most popular blends. I really like it, but it's very similar to Holiday Hangover at the Castle. And I think Holiday Hangover at the Castle is a little stronger. So I like Christmas Eve in Cookie Land. I don't love it as much as some of these other ones that I mentioned, but like I might get a bag of it moving forward. It just like doesn't stand out to me. And then 5 golden coins. This was also a customer creation. I'm sorry, I don't know from who. It is the Almost Perfect Christmas, which is cinnamon sugar, toasted marshmallow, and pine, plus apple cider and balsam fir. This was really good. Yeah, the apple cider to me makes it a little like, this was good, not great, but it was really good. And I think I would definitely get maybe like 1 more bag of it if it was offered next year. That's 5 golden coins for most girls. Okay, let's do miscellaneous vendors. I only have like 1 or 2 from. I did 1 clam of sugar cookie confection from Kay's. This is butter, white vanilla, baker's sugar, and almond. What I'm learning about Kay's is that I love her customs. Like I love the ability to do customs with Kay's, but I'm not so big into just like buying clams of her scents. Like I mixed this with, I can't even remember, probably like a Vintage Chic scent, and it like was very nondescript. I didn't think much of it. I just kind of wanted to get it used up. So that's Kay's. I would prefer, I do like her royal sugar cookie, so I would probably pick that over that one. Another hit is I just did a Dessa's order a few months ago. Sorry, it's so dark in here. And got a bunch of stuff from her, and this was the standout, so I've already finished it. It's Homestead Holiday. Homestead Holiday is a house blend. It's roasted pine cones, sweet cinnamon streusel, and ooey gooey marshmallow. Wow, you guys, this is spectacular. It is such a beautiful pine cone bakery scent. I think her streusel and her pine cone oil are both stunning. This is so stunning. And I know it's like very Christmassy, but honestly, I probably would melt this all winter if I had more than a tub, which I've already used up. So, I mean, to put it into perspective, I think I got this in mid to late November. I can't remember the date, and it's gone. So, and I have a lot of wax. So this is spectacular. A lot of the stuff I got from her, I didn't do a video on that. It was just like a bad time of the year. think it was right before Thanksgiving I got this. And this is just scent profile. Like a lot of it I got was like spicy stuff. It was just like the scent. It wasn't that all her stuff is spicy. And I picked this up, and like if she offered this again, I would get it in loaves. It's so good. So that's Homestead Holiday, not to be confused with Scentsy Homestead Holiday, which is not that good. So good and performed really well. I know she just redid her wax formula. I've never had the old formula. Oh, let's do another Dessa's and then we'll do another case. This is Shut the Front Door. So it was like one of those little brittle bars. Strawberry pound cake, sweet macerated strawberries, farm fresh raspberry jam, deep fried funnel cake, and New Orleans beignets. So I don't normally love strawberry and raspberry, but I was interested in having that mix with the funnel cake and the beignets. I put this entire bar in my bedroom office. This is my office. My bedroom is right there. And it was okay. It hadn't cured very long, so it could be that. I don't think I love sweet macerated strawberries, and the bakery notes just like weren't my favorite, so I don't think I'd get it again, but like it was fine. And I think if you like fruity a little bit more, you might like this, because I know a lot of people love her raspberry, so I'll probably try it in like a different blend. That is Shut the Front Door. Another case is, sorry, they're out of order, is the custom I made in Macintosh apple and roasted pine cones. I mean, if you like those oils, you will like this. I love Macintosh apple and I love roasted pine cones, so it's very natural to blend them together. I went through a whole case cut, which is, they're 2 deep and they come all the way like this. It's good. I would get it again. I think I have it still for next year, so. I went through 2 brittles from Sassy Girl Aroma. Sassy Girl is doing her first pre-order in January. I'm filming this at the end of December. And I'm so excited for her. She's just had like the roughest time of it. And everybody's like stood by her and been like, man, as soon as you can come back, we're going to buy a lot from you. I think she's going to be so overwhelmed by the amount of sales that she gets. But I'm definitely going to participate, if only just to support her and like buy a few things. So this is Jacuzzi Bubbles. It's taking me forever to go through this brittle. Jacuzzi Bubbles is a dupe of Bubble Bath by Replica. So that's a perfume. A hot bath filled with fragrant bubbly soap and soft florals with a creamy background. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like someone just took a really hot bath with like a really creamy, slightly floral bubble bath that was pretty expensive, and they just left the bathroom and you walked into it. That's exactly what this smells like. I love it. It got a lot of compliments, but I used it only in my bathroom, and it just took a really long time to go through. So I do like this, and if I need a bathroom scent, I would 100% get it again. That's Jacuzzi Bubbles. And then this is my wish for Christmas. So freshly baked sugar cookies surrounded by pine and pine cones scented in a fireplace. I have a bazillion brittles of this because, once again, I'm such an idiot. Like, I just buy like an insane amount of things when I like them. I now like, let's see if I can find it. Can't find it. Oh, here it is. Does it have the tag on it? No. There's a Sassy Girl Aroma scent, like, another Sassy Girl Aroma scent that I have that I like more, that has like pepperberry wreath in it and a few other notes. So I like my wish for Christmas. I went through like half a brittle this year. I might give a few away because I have a lot. And I've really been trying to like give away the wax that I'm not excited to melt, because somebody else might be, and that's good for them. So I wouldn't get it again because I have a lot of it. But it's a good scent. If you've never had it, I would definitely recommend trying it. And I should say what it smells like. It is a pine cone sugar cookie with, it almost smells like a slight bit of citrus, to be honest with you. It's very warm and inviting. I tend to put it on when we have the wood stove on, which we haven't had this year because it's been super hot. And then my last random one is I went through a whole, what does she call these? Vintage Chic Scents. I can't remember, but they're these giant brittle bars. Probably screaming the name at me right now. This is Falling for Christmas. This is from August of 2023. I think I got this in a D-stash. Blackberry jam butter cookies, rich sugar cookies, and baked bread. This was really good. It was medium strong, I would say, and that's after curing for like a whole year and some change. I might get it after I go through all my Vintage Chic scents, which is a lot. I might get it again in like a loaf or something, but this size is like fully unhinged. Like I'm gonna be able to go through like one of these a year because it's so big. So that is Falling for Christmas. Okay, last we have L3 to go through, so let's go through all these first. This was a puppy pack in apple fritter, apple butter, cranberry clove, orange peels. I don't think I let this cure enough. It was a spicy, fruity scent, but it wasn't that strong. Yeah, it still didn't smell that strong for what it is, and it had a little bit of a perfumey note to me. So I did it in my bedroom office, and it was fine, but I don't think I would get it again. This is, oh my God, it's so good. You'll see it trending what I like. This is a loaf in roasted pine cones and cookie cottage. This is sugar cookie royale, Danish butter cookies, sugared shortbread, Nilla wafer, vanilla cookies, sweet bakery dough. That's cookie cottage. So it's roasted pine cones and all of those. This is this and the Dessa's Homestead Holiday are some of my favorite pine cone scents. I love L3's pine cone oil. It's really good. I would highly recommend this. I have almost a whole nother loaf, and I will be asking her to pour it again before next year, or before next holiday season. This is a loaf of Kolaches roasted pine cones, cinnamon sugar, toasted mallow. I liked this. The Kolaches is a little roasty toasty for me, and I've explained what that means to me. It's a little like dark, the difference between like the dough of something and like it already cooked with like a crusty top on it. So I like this, but I don't think I would get it again. I love the roasted pine cones and the cinnamon sugar and the toasted mallow. I might get that with like another oil. But I don't think I would get this specific mix again. This was a pie of Little Jack Horner, spiced plum pie crust, spiced vanilla. This was fine, but it like didn't, I was just like, it was just fine. Like I was like, oh, it's good, like whatever. You got the plum very slightly. You got the spiced vanilla, a little bit of pie crust. I just like, it just didn't, like I wasn't like, oh, what is that? It just was kind of in the background. So I wouldn't get that again. That's Little Jack Horner. And then I did another puppy pack of Cranberry Woods spiced apple cider, cranberry sparkling spiced apple cider, cranberry sparkling pear, Riesling, and Palo Santo. I do like Riesling scents a fair amount. Super Tarts has one, or hers might be Pinot Grigio. This is nice. I put it in my bedroom. You get the Riesling quite a bit and the pear with just like a little bit of the cranberry in the background. Once again, I don't get great performance from puppy packs. I'm not really sure why. It was okay. I put it in my bedroom. I think I have another one. I don't think I need to get more, but it was good. And I'll enjoy the one I have. Okay. So, all these little bags. So in the last pre-order that they did before Jennifer sold the company, they did like a Christmas or like a holiday, a winter pre-order, and she had a Today is October 3rd sampler in that. This is almost everything from one of the samplers. So I have a weird relationship with Today is October 3rd. If you don't know, it's one of L3's like super famous scents. I would say it's her most famous scent. It's not her bestseller though, from what she said, but it is incredibly popular, and it is toasted mallow, sugar cookie royale, and Palo Santo. which sounds like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't like Today is October 3rd on its own very much. Like, it doesn't bother me, but there's something about the Palo Santo in it that kind of like almost ends up going masculine to me toward the end when you melt it. And it just like, I don't dislike it, but like, it just doesn't like, I'm not like, oh my God, I need 8 million pounds of Today is October 3rd. However, I have learned that it is my favorite thing to mix things with. Everything you put it with smells better. I don't know how that happens, but it is such a good mixer. So I got her Today is October 3rd sampler, and I have legitimately loved every single scent in the sampler, which is insane. I'm so picky. I never buy samplers for that reason. So this is almost all of them. There's one more in there, and I think there was like a pink frosted cake one. So there was pink frosted cake, and Today is October 3rd. I melted that downstairs. It's only a single bunt, and I melted it in my downstairs, and it just like wasn't strong enough, but it was a single bunt. I would never melt a single bunt. But that was pink frosted cake, and Today is October 3rd. I think that would have been delicious up in my room, or if I had more of it. And then the one I have that I haven't melted yet is like mulled cider apple pumpkin butter. Today is October 3rd. That's the last one I have from that one. I got 2 samplers, which I'm so happy about. So these are all the ones that I have melted. So today in my bedroom, I'm melting Hufflepuff, and Today is October 3rd. It's a cinnamon pumpkin pasties with Today is October 3rd scent. Freaking amazing. It's a little bit fall, but I wanted to use up the sampler, so would highly recommend. Oh my God. These like are 2 like absolute powerhouses. If you like bakery and you like vanilla, you need to get this. This is Cookie Cottage, and Today is October 3rd. So Cookie Cottage was what the roasted pine cones one was mixed with. It is just this like super intensely strong vanilla cookie scent. If you like that like vanilla cookie scent from Better Homes and Gardens, or you know, the one you get from Walmart in the big packs, this is so good. Like, this is so good. So Cookie Cottage, Today is October 3rd. Yeah, absolutely. Going on my list. Other amazing. Roasted pine cones, Today is October 3rd. Absolutely. Oh my God. So good. I could have melted a ton of this. Super strong. Delicious. I love her roasted pine cones oil. Another hit, Maraschino Cherry, Today is October 3rd. I don't even really like cherry scents. This is goddamn amazing. It like, the Today is October 3rd is not just like, oh, it's a cookie scent or it's a vanilla scent. It like is this, I don't even know how to describe it. The toasted mallow in it just like creams everything out, and this is just amazing. Like, it's so good, so decadent, lasted all day. And like when the other scents burn off, you're left with this like almost powdery scent. It smells really good. So good. I would buy a loaf of this. Season of the Witch, Today is October 3rd. So I've had this before and I've loved it. I love both of these oils. This one, though, smelled funny. See, now when I smell it, I'm smelling the Season of the Witch more. But the way this was mixed, it almost went perfumey on me for some reason. Maybe it was like the apple combined with it. I've had this before though, and I really liked it. So there were like a few missteps in that, because it was like Janelle's first time pouring everything with everyone while running the company. So it could have been like the ratios were off, but I have both of these oils, so I'll probably mix it myself, or both of those waxes. And then Sugar Cookie, Today is October 3rd. Now, normally I would be like, this was delicious. It was delicious, but it wasn't as delicious as everything else I just talked about. So like, to me, this was like, meh, that's okay. But like, I would do Cookie Cottage, Today is October 3rd, if you wanted something that was just like bakery. Highly recommend. I've already put in the group that I think we need like a whole ready to ship or pre-order just based on those scents. Like, so incredibly good. Oh, I should ask her to do like just Today is October 3rd pre-sale, like she did with Pretzel, where like everything is mixed with Today's. Oh my God, I would be so poor. I would have no money. I would be happy though. Anywho, that is all of my empties. I'm gonna get the stuff thrown away. I hope you're all just like doing so well, and you know, I know the holidays are great, but they can also be kind of hard. So take care of yourself, have a happy new year, have some Prosecco or, you know, a cup of coffee or whatever you're into. And I'll see you soon. Bye.